Hello everyone, so today we're doing a Crobidoll R-line, which is the smaller one of the two SD boys they offer. It is like SD13 size, and their M-line, the larger one, is like 17 sized, so he is 63-ish, losing his undie things I put on him, but on it is a LUTS Junior delf head, one of the event heads, wintry 2010, it's Chan's doll. I will say this body is also sueded, so the posing I show you might be a little better than what you might get without sueding. The body used to be mine, so I can say the posing isn't quite as good without the sueding for sure. So here it is. It's got some funky knees. Those are his feet. They're not so crazily attractive. I apologize for the underwear. It's the only ones I had that would show how, like, his hip joints and stuff. Okay, so that's what the body looks like. I wouldn't say the posing is fantastic on this body. Let's see, his arm, I'm gonna hold it up here, like that's, he holds that now with the sueding. Without the sueding, he holds it maybe to there with it, like before springing back. With sueding, he'll hold it all the way up, but without the sueding, it will spring back. It doesn't have a lot of grip to it. The elbow joints work good. They're a little floppy, like they're loose. His arms are pretty good. He is sueded though. Like his arm doesn't stay up perfectly, like it's kind of floppy. His chest joint will, like, this is as far as it can go. It will sometimes stay, and I find a lot of the times it likes to spring back a lot. It has a very thick neck, so you have to make sure the heads you have a larger neck circumference if you want to put it on this body, because it does have a larger, thicker neck. As for his thighs, like he sits up well in this body, but I found with my lance head, because of the center of gravity of his head, like he had more to the back, he wouldn't sit up very well, especially without sueding. He could not sit at all. It was impossible, but he's sueded now, so he holds it much better. So he stays up pretty well now, but without sueding, the body will not sit. We tried both looser and tighter stringing, and all that was left to do was suede it. The legs are pretty good. They kinda, you can't quite see it here, but they don't sit at like a perfect 90-degree angle because of the way they designed this. Like, it's got a nub right there to lock into this pit, and this is the the calf. What is English? So it wouldn't spin, but it makes the elastic hit it. Let's see. It makes the elastic hit it, so it doesn't quite bend all the way. On the note, the legs still do spin. Despite the lock being there, you will find, like, you're dressing him and he's doing this on you, and you get to pull his pants off and redo it all over again. His, like, feet don't have much movement. You can actually kind of see there how it's curved up. That is actually my sanding, so like he could pose better now. But like that's all he could do before. I think he could do I think that was all he could point. So, like, he had, like, that much. Which makes it good for, when you're standing him. Because once he stands, he's, like, rock solid. He does not fall over. Very sturdy stander. But, can't really point his toes. It makes, putting on pants, like, the most royal pain in the butt. What else? I'm trying to, like, not make a stupidly long video. When I got him, like, in 09 or 08, I can't quite recall right now. It is Suchao's original body. The body was quite rough. Like, it didn't have, like, a nice, smooth finish to it. It felt very kind of rough and unfinished. Like, they didn't prime it enough and didn't sand it enough before casting. So, it's still kind of rough in some spots. So, like, I don't know if they fixed it, because they do have, this is the type 1. This is not the improved type 2. It's like a little piece of hair, it's tickling me. It's all staticky in here. Sorry. This is the type 1, not the improved type 2. I don't actually know what they changed. It seems like they made the hips a bit smaller because, the type 1's, this body's hips are quite large and won't fit a lot of pants. This body with, like the Volks undies I've got that are a little thicker, he can keep up super senior delf pants. Like, they'll stay on. They'll be a little loose, but they'll actually stay on, if that says how big the hips are. It's always hit and miss with pants on this. I don't know about the type 2, like, I don't know how much smaller they made, but he might still have that problem. But, I guess the body. I like this hands pose. I think it's really nice. I just wish the movement was a bit better on them. To make up for that, like, we put senior delf hands on this body typically. I put these hands back on the body so I could show you the way they look, and their movement and stuff. The thighs don't have any locks on them, which is probably why it doesn't sit so great. The calves do have locks, and they do work pretty well. Like, he snaps into place, and it's, like, he doesn't bend out of it super easy. You have to actually force it out. None of the arm pieces, as far as I recall, have any sort of lock in them, so only the knees have any locks. I don't know if they've changed it since I got the body, but ignore a little piece of string that helps me pull it up. But he has, like, a ring, which I find is really nice because it's easy to pull up. He's only got the string on now because this body shares with another head that you can't reach into very well, because he's got a very strange high ledge. That would be Adrian, who's an iOS head. This body comes with seams. Like, they don't sand the seams off. They're not terribly bad, though. They're pretty good seams. Nothing that's gonna cut you or any of that. I'm really trying to think of anything else for this. I think that's it. Yeah. He has a very strange, he has a very strange proportion. You can't quite see it in the video, but his torso is very long. So his legs aren't as long as some of the other boy dolls, but he's very, like, big in the torso. So when he sits down beside most other guys, he kind of sits a little higher than all of them because his torso is so long, which looks pretty nice and close. And he has quite broad shoulders. Let's see, get him a little closer. He's got very broad shoulders, and he's got a quite large upper arm. See, just there. So he doesn't have like spindly little arms like some dolls. He's a very like bulkier. He's not like super thin and dainty like some of the other dolls. He's got quite a bit of like bulk in like his upper arms and shoulders and chest. He's got pretty thin legs. I apologize. These usually line up a little straighter. Like Flusher, it's just the sueding's a little thick. But yeah, his legs are a little thin, but his arms and torso, they're quite bulky. I think that's it. We don't really have anything in the house that particularly like super matches. Like Sucha matches his Popo body, because this is like his original body. I think the Switch is a bit lighter, so it would match like Volk's pretty good. But I honestly don't foresee many people buying the body like straight out. I wouldn't particularly advise this body unless you're looking for like the bulkier torso, like upper body. But for its price, I would say like there's other bodies out there. It's not the best engineered. It's not miserable, so like I wouldn't write off getting any Crobidoll because of it. Like for a lot of their molds, I would deal with the body because their heads are absolutely fantastic. But yeah, it's not a bad body. I wouldn't seek it out personally, but if you can find one for a cheap deal and you need a body, or it's already coming with your Crobidoll, it's not miserable. You just might have to suede it and fiddle with their stringing a bit. I think that's it. So I think next week I'll probably be doing the Junior delf, unless you guys say otherwise, because like not last week, the week before you guys are all saying like Senior delf or Junior delf, and then like this week you're all saying Crobidoll, so I don't know. You guys are the ones who end up making the decisions in the end. So yeah, just let me know, because I've got like the Junior delf, the Bluefairy, and the CP girl. I might also be able to get my friend's AOD body, or let's see, one friend has the AOD body and the old custom house body, the one they were selling at one point that you had to put together. And our other friend has like B&G, Demon Garden, and Super Gem Boy, as far as I recall. There might be others, I don't remember right now. So yeah, for now I'm pretty sure I'll be doing the Junior delf, unless you guys say otherwise, or if I can get one of my friend's dolls, which I'll do instead. So yeah, thank you all for watching. This is getting long, but yeah, thank you for watching.